We're going to do a brief video of Hood stock review. We've got a daily chart on here for you of Robinhood Markets. It's a daily chart with a green 5-day, a red 20-day, and a blue 200-day moving average. Let's go back and check a little bit of history of this stock real quick. You can see going back here to September of 2000. Let's see here. Let me make sure I'm on the right chart. I'm on the wrong chart here. This is the daily chart right here. And if you can see, we've been in a bear market in this stock all the way back since. We put a peak in August of 21, and it's just been selling off non-stop. It's been respecting the 20-day moving average pretty good until it leveled out here in early March of 2022. But we've definitely been in a bear market and principally a sideways market from about June of 22. So the summer's been characterized by sideways movements and then slight upticks and more sideways movements until we reach today, which you can see now we've reached the point where at the 200-day moving average. Now, 200-day moving average on this stock, it's truncated. Obviously, the stock hasn't been out long enough to give it a lot of back history, but you can see that it's challenging the 200-day moving average here today. So this stock on the 22nd today at about right after 10:30 is up 2.8%, almost up 3% on 16 million volume. So 16 million shares versus a normal 13, almost 14 million shares per day average. So we're trading way above average volume today, up almost, it looks like it's now about 2.4%, and the stock's trading at $10.16. So this stock tried to make a decent attack to the 200-day moving average here and get out of this bear market back on the 15th at $11.63, and it sold off a little bit. Didn't collapse, but it sold off a little bit down to the high nines, and it's making another stab at it today. Not a really a great stab because it doesn't have a great foundation. This built up a decent foundation through here starting in late August and then made its try, failed, and it's attempting to kind of do that today, although it's more like in a trading range. The reality of the situation is the 20-day moving average and the 5-day moving average are giving us nothing here. There's really not any significant support there. The red 20 is flat, and at this type of trading action, the 5-day doesn't help us at all. So we're bumping up against this 200-day, and it's just a simple question of, is this going to get above the, let's call it 1160 level, and get back into bull market territory for this stock? The way this stock looks to me is very hard to make a determination because we just don't have any support. But I would say that there's a couple of ifs. If this stock can close decisively above the $13 level here in the next couple of weeks, then I would say it's beginning to get back in a bull market. I don't see any reason for it to do that right this second, but you never can tell. This is its first attack in its history on the 200-day moving average, so we don't know how much respect it's going to have for a 200-day moving average. So you have to be cautious in any kind of analysis of it. But if it can get above the 13 and close above the $13 level in the next couple of weeks and get the 20-day moving average underneath of it in an uptrend, then we're officially out of this bear market that we've been in for so long. Is that going to happen? I have no idea. I hate to say it like that, but that's just the honest analysis of it. I don't see this stock breaking down. I don't see any real serious reason why this stock would break down into the high sixes or low sevens and challenge this low that we put back in here back in June in the high sixes. But that we're in a trading range. So if we bounce up against this around the 1160 level in the next couple of weeks and we don't break through and get out of this bear market, then yes, I think you're going to come back down here and challenge these lows, maybe not all the way down to $6, but you're going to challenge some lows down here into the high to mid 8s probably within the next 2 weeks. So that's my best analysis of it. We're either going to get out of this bear market here and get up to the 13 level in the next 2 to 3 weeks, or we're going to break back down here into the 8s and continue on a sideways movement, which is what it's been doing since all the way back here in June. I checked, RBM Research does not cover this stock. We do cover 190 stocks algorithmically. We put out buy prices for 190 stocks every morning before 7 a.m. These are out for this morning, the 22nd. We decided to do some chart analysis on Robinhood because it's moving so the volume's so high on it today. But we do cover all these other stocks, a lot of other things I'll show you in a minute how to get it all for free. But these are 1, 5, and 20-day algorithmically generated entry prices. You can see we have them for Apple, Tesla, NIO on here. And basically the way this works is if in the 1-day column you buy today, close out worst case at a loss just before the end of trading tomorrow, or take your profits as soon as you get them. Same thing for the 5 or the 20. Buy, assuming your own analysis says it's a good idea, you buy in the $20 column, hold for max 20 days, take a loss at the end of the 20th trading day if you do not take your profits sooner. So that's how these work. You always take your profits as fast as you can get them, or close out worst case at the end of the 1, 5, and 20 trading days. You can get them all absolutely free for 190 stocks at rbamresearch.com. We also cover the major forex pairs, BTC crypto, and the most liquid futures contracts. Again, absolutely free, no credit card required. There's a link in the description below for rbamresearch.com. Just follow that link. You can sign right up, and they're updated Monday through Friday by 7 a.m. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want to subscribe, please do that. If you have a comment on Robinhood or on the moving averages and our use of them, please leave a comment in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you. Keep in mind, everything you've seen or heard on here, including our analysis and our entry prices, are for entertainment purposes only. Can only use them for entertainment. You should do your own analysis, and you definitely trade at your own risk.